Hey, Mr. Knips here. I have an example of a story problem from MT7 LT1 with addition and subtraction. And so my focus today is I'm going to walk you through how to solve this problem. So the first step that I would do with my camera on my whiteboard is I would go ahead and write it out. Later on you can speed it up so you can have double the speed so it's a little bit faster than regular. So in this story problem we have Bob. So Bob was invited to a wedding and he needed to buy a suit and a tie. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever been to a wedding where you needed this, but it cost quite a bit of money. Looks like the suit cost $78.99. I just changed the marker there so you could see that. And the tie cost, let's see what it is, $19.65. So I have my story problem. The question is, how much did he pay altogether? So altogether is kind of our key here. Whenever you see altogether, you know that you need to add. All right, now that I have a story problem, I can look back and find out what that suit cost. So the suit cost $78.99, and then I'll put down the cost of the tie. The tie was $19.65. So I know I need to add these, so I'm going to slow down the video. 9 plus 5 is 14, carry the 1. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 6 is 16. I have my decimal that I'm going to carry down, so I know it's 64 cents, carry the 1. 9 plus 8 is 17, plus 1 is 18. Carry the 1, 7 plus 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So the total for the suit and the tie was $98.64. All right, so I'm going to kind of show you how to set it up. First thing with your iPad, go ahead and go to the camera. And once you go to the camera, make sure you're on video so I can see the button here. What you want to do is with this little setup, I want you to put it at about a 90-degree angle and then take your iPad and just put it over top right here. Make sure your camera is right here on the right edge, and then you take your whiteboard and put it underneath. Okay, so when it's underneath, you'll be able to see it's a little bit off to the right, so then when you look at your video up here, it's centered here. So then you have all your supplies ready to go. So your markers here, your erasers here. Hey, I forgot to share in the video. Make sure you hit record on your iPad. Hit record first, otherwise all of this is for nothing. Hit record. You put your name, and then after that you can have different markers ready. Go ahead and put what MT you're on. So for example, maybe MT7, and then you put your LT, maybe it's 1, and then just tell me whatever it is, if it's addition and subtraction. And then you keep the video rolling, so I don't touch any of this up here. I go ahead and I erase, and then start working with your math problem. So if it was a story problem, you could write the whole thing out. So if, again, the example I gave you was about Bob. So Bob was invited to a wedding, ... You could write the whole entire thing because we're going to speed it up. Okay? After you wrote that, you can erase it again. Again, make sure that you don't touch anything here. It's still recording. And then you could show your work. So we said again that he had a suit for $78.99. And then he also bought a tie for $19.65. And then make sure you line everything up, and then all you have to do is solve the problem. So 9 plus 5 is 14, carry the 1, 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 6 is 16. Bring my decimal down, carry the 1, 9 plus 8 is 17, plus 1 is 18, carry the 1, 7, 8, 9. So you have $98.64 for this problem like you saw. Okay, and then you can go ahead and erase it. And now that you have all that done, you can go up here and hit stop. All right, so once you're done recording, I want to show you how to upload that to iMovie, and then you can narrate and you can add some music, and then you can submit it. So first thing, go ahead and find iMovie. Now we've done iMovie trailers before, so when you hit the plus sign, I don't want to do a trailer, I want to do an actual movie. So click on movie. When you click on movie, it's going to go to your camera roll and everything in your camera roll. So if I go over here to videos, I can see all the videos that I've done. So if you look right here, I did something today. So I go ahead and click on the one that says today. And then at the very bottom, you see it says create video. So I can hit, I'm gonna go back up here and hit the check mark to make sure I selected it. And then I have one video that's 3 minutes long, perfect. So I hit create video. When you hit create video, it automatically goes to the end. You can see the little slider here. So I wanna go to the beginning, okay? So I have my whole entire video and I'm gonna go all the way to the beginning right here. All right. So this is an example from an older one. So MT7LT1, addition and subtraction. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to retime it. So I click on the video clip, and right here, do you see the speed button? Hit speed, and I want to speed it up. So the fastest I can go is 2 times. So just hit all the way to the right 2 times. All right. And then another thing I want to do is I want to turn the volume all the way down, because I'll slide this all the way down, because eventually we're going to put our own voice in it. So if I hit the play button, which is right here, the triangle, hit play, okay, you're able to see it sped up, but you don't hear anything yet, which is okay. So I'm going to hit pause again. I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. And what I want to do is now I want to put my voice in there. So if you go all the way to here, to the little microphone, and then just be ready so you know it's going to count you down, but you need to know what you're going to say. All right, so I'm going to click on the microphone. It's going to come up. It's picking up my voice here. When I'm ready to record, I can hit record. So I'm going to hit record. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Mr. Knips here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit about LT. Whoops. And if you mess up, like I messed up, so just hit cancel. I needed this to be a little bit longer, so I'm just going to say it a little bit faster. Okay, I'm going to hit record. All right, I have MT7LT1, addition and subtraction. So as you can see, I have a story problem about Bob. Bob is going to a wedding, and he needs to buy a suit and a tie. So the story problem reads, Bob was invited to a wedding and so then what you'll do is just go ahead and read the story problem if it's a story problem, or if there's any details that you need to put. Again, it's trying to do it twice as fast. Whenever you're done, you just hit stop. And if you like it, you hit accept. If you want to review it first, you can, but I'm just going to hit accept. When you hit accept, do you see that the recording is underneath? So you could just hit the play button. All right, I have MT7LT1, addition and subtraction. So as you can see, I have a story problem about Bob. Bob is going to a wedding. Okay, so unfortunately, I wanted to go a little bit faster. You could write the whole story problem out ahead of time if you wanted to, and then just have it underneath. And it's kind of up to you. So you can keep going. Usually you record your whole entire thing as you go. Now the problem is, you'll notice in my clip, when you get to a certain point, sometimes you want to slow it down. So like this, if I want to slow it down now so it's not twice as fast, okay, you can go ahead and click on action right here, and you can split it. So when I hit the split button, it cut this right here. You see how it split it? Now I can do the speed, and for this segment right here, I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Maybe I'm going to go to just regular speed. And now when I hit the record button, it's going to be slower. So I can hit record and record. And now this is regular speed. So now I could say 9 plus 5 is 14, carry the 1, 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 6 is 16, bring down my decimal. Okay, so let's pretend that I recorded the whole entire thing. So I'm gonna hit accept. All right, so now I would have a recording of the whole entire problem. So I'm gonna keep fast forwarding. Let's say you're all the way done. You've listened to it, it looks good, and you wanna put some music, okay? So I'm gonna go up to the plus up here, and then I'm gonna go down to where it says audio. I'm gonna click on audio, and then I'm gonna click on theme music. Now you can do any one you want. You can click on them and listen. That's a pretty good one, so I'm gonna hit use. I'll pause it. Okay, now if you look all the way, I'm gonna go to the beginning. The green is your audio, but it's probably a little bit too loud if I play it. All right, I have MT7. It's not bad, but what I want to do is I'm going to click right here, and I can change the volume of my music. So I'm going to go to volume, and I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. So when I hit play, 7LT1, addition and subtraction. So as you can see, I have a story problem. So that's better. So I can hear my voice, and the music's not drowning it out. Okay. When you're all the way done, and you need to turn this into a facilitator, go ahead and hit the done button. I'll hit done. Okay, you can name it whatever you want. So maybe this is MT7 LT1. Oops. 1. There you go. Okay, and then this button right here, the export, I'm going to click on export. and then I'm just going to hit save video. Okay, and then you have different sizes. I usually just do large is fine. Okay, it's going to export the video. It's going to save it just like a movie trailer. It's going to save it to your camera roll, and from your camera roll you can upload it to Empower. All right, that is a quick tutorial of how you can use your whiteboard and iMovie to show your learning. Thank you.